Okay, everybody, this is day one of our April journal challenge. Now, I won't do a video every single day for the challenge. However, it's best for me if I do my journaling at the end of my day. It's therapeutic for me. It helps me wind down with no TV on and just journal my thoughts. That's how I normally journal. But for today, because I want to get the challenge started and I want to show you a little bit of how I journal, I am going to go ahead and do it now. So technically, like today's stuff, like I would wait till the very end of the day, and everything that happened today I would like dump into that day. And then sometimes it may actually be the next day after I've collected all my little tidbits that I want to collect for that time. I gotta grab one more quick thing. I should have grabbed it before I hit record, but that's okay. Grab it real fast. Okay. So, let's get started. This is the book I chose. This is an altered book. Very easy to alter a book. I took a book, just a regular book. I believe this one came from the Dollar Tree. And what I did was if you can see this, I took a lot of pages out. Like I counted I don't remember my exact count. It's been a while since I put this one together, but I would keep a page, I would tear out 8 pages. Keep a page, tear out 8 pages, etc. And that makes it pretty thin, because when I journal in something like this, it tends to bulk up as time goes on because I put things in my journal. So this page I'm not going to do today, because this page I want to set up. Okay, this is April 2025. Maybe put a picture of my current self here. So I would have to get that printed off. This is a little pocket that I can put all my little tidbits that I collect. I glued 2 pages together and took a little half circle punch and punched that out right there. And then you can see I put some little material scraps there. That's just going to be my intro page. And the reason I chose this is because this book seems to have, like I said, I altered it a while back, but I hadn't used it yet. So I did this page and I did this page. No writing in it whatsoever. So I figured this would be good, and I'm going to kind of try to stick with a vintage look feel to this. So let's get started. I'm going to turn to these pages right here, and these are going to be my April 1st. So the first thing, now journaling's very personal, so I'm going to do my layout, and then I'm not going to write out my thoughts with you on the video, but every now and then I'll flip through and show you how it all turned out with the writing in it. And if you want to share pictures, feel free on each day to just put them in the comments. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use, this is the Easter cards. I bought a pack. I mailed a few Easter cards out today to some pen pals that I have. I'm going to use one of these. This is a picture of a audiobook that I started reading. This is a Christian audiobook. It's just a story, and right now I just got it started today, like I said, but it is back in the 1800s. I am going to use, I hope I'm in film and camera. I'm going to use this section here with these dolls because I have there was some junior high stuff for my granddaughter. So I just cut these out. These girls look pretty young, and I'm just going to use a section to kind of represent. And then I have an April Fool's sticker. It's just a small one I'm going to use. And let's just see. I thought I had something else, but let's just see where... Oh, weather stickers, because we're supposed to get some weather. And let's just get started and see if I can remember what that other item was. Not sure. So we're going to start with, I think, this page. Let's see. Let me get some good glue. This glue right here is... I gotta move that inset out of the way. Hold on. There. That's better. Okay. So this is Scotch wrinkle-free glue sticks. I love this glue. It does get a little bit messy because it's very sticky. But it doesn't wrinkle your paper. So it works really, really well with paper. So that's what we're going to use. Let me grab some scissors, and I am just going to cut. Now, if you have a cutter, you can use that, but I didn't bring that over to my desk, so I'm just going to use scissors. And I don't have a very straight eye, so it's probably not going to be the straightest, but that's fine with me. And then let's see, I'm going to... I hope you guys can see. I don't want to put it all the way in this crease because then it will like buckle. This paper will buckle in there. So I'm going to leave it just a little bit away from there. And then I'm just going to trim right here. Do it just like that. Okay. So then we will glue it down. See how unstraight that is? But that's okay. That's fine with me. Because I go back in with pen and marker and all that good stuff. So since I want to keep a vintage theme, sorry about the light. That's the light reflecting on my glass media mat. So I'm going to take this blending tool, get some Tim Holtz. I think this is Vintage Photo. Yep. And I'm going to start off of the, not on the paper, but off of the paper and bring it in onto the paper. It leaves less marks, like circular marks on your paper. It just looks more natural if you don't start directly on the table. It just makes it look older. See how it just takes the brightness away. Bright is pretty, just I don't want my theme is to kind of leave it vintage looking. So this mat is awesome, you guys. I can do all my media on this and it won't come off at all until I wash it. So to stay on there and it won't transfer onto my book or anything. Okay, so let's get this glued in. I want to make sure I get all the edges, that way they stick. And we're going to place that right in here. Just like that. And if you miss some of the edges, you can always just go back in with the glue stick, kind of lift it up a little bit and get it down that way. Like this corner right here, it looks like it needs a little bit more. So just put that right down there. Okay, so this is where I'll write about my granddaughter. I dropped her off at soccer this evening too, so that'll be for that. And we are going to, let's see, let's get the Easter card in there. I'm not going to put the whole card in because this card is just one out of the pack. So I'm just going to kind of fussy cut around this. the best that I can. Oops. A little bit far. That's okay. And these journals, they don't have to be perfect. And if you don't feel like sharing your journal, you don't have to. But it would be great if you could at least just check in the comments and let us know that you did do that day. Just for, you know, like a support system. And if you do feel like sharing, feel free to take a picture. You can take the picture before or after you put it in. Put the picture on in the comments. You don't have to, by any means. Nope, I want to put that over here. Post any of your personal information. Because your journal, a journal is for you. A journal is for you to get your thoughts, your memories down. And if a day comes across where you really just don't feel like, or you don't know what to write about, just write how your day went. Write how you're feeling in that very moment. You know, there's all kinds of things to journal about, even if you don't have a busy day. But I will talk more about that at some point as well. Give you some more tips and tricks. Now this might need, because it's a little bit thicker, I might need to put some art glitter glue down here, which I don't have that over here either. I could do Fabri-Tac. Sometimes the thicker paper you need a heavier glue, or tape even would probably work just fine if you're on a crafting budget or anything like that. Fabri-Tac is an awesome glue. It is for just about anything. It's designed for fabric. It is a little more on the expensive side, but it doesn't take much at all. This bottle will last you a while. Let me just hold that down for a few more minutes. And I forgot to go around that with the, there we go. Okay, so I'm still gonna do it. Where'd my ink go? Take this. Back around. Just like that. Age it. We're just going to age it a little bit. There. Okay. And I don't worry about this right here. Normally I would do this before I put it on here, but since I forgot, I'm not worried about this, because this is going to have other stuff on it, and I'll be writing right over top of it, so it won't be a big deal. Thing about Fabri-Tac is it always put your cap back on it as soon as you can, because it like I said, it's a rather expensive glue, so you want to make sure you take care of it and get it in, get the cap back on it so it doesn't dry up. Okay, so next we're going to get my book that I started reading this evening. I'm going to cut both of them out. I'm not sure which one I want to use. The larger one, maybe the smaller one. I have to leave myself space to write. And if you have a paper cutter, you can get much straighter cuts, but I don't particularly worry about that either. Journaling is not about perfection at all. It's for you. It's for your memories, and it is for your downtime, you know. Journaling is very good for mental health, self-care, that kind of thing. It's very therapeutic. think I'm going to put that over here in this corner. See what I mean about that Scotch glue? It's an awesome glue because your paper doesn't wrinkle, but it's very sticky. So, very, very sticky. But it's awesome. I love it. So it's not the only glue stick I use, but it is my favorite glue stick. You can get 2 of these on Amazon, I believe, for like $4, something like that. So they're, you know, they're a little more expensive. I think you can get Elmer's for maybe like, what, half that price. But I prefer this because a lot of the Elmer's glue will wrinkle that up so it wouldn't look so flush on the paper. Okay, so let's take more of the Vintage Photo Distressed Oxide from Tim Holtz, and we're just gonna age this page. Let's get this little paper down here too. And see these markings right here, that's what I kind of meant by, you know, like when I did it on the media mat first. If you are just gonna distress pieces, it's best to do it off of the paper first. But if you're going to do a whole page, there's really not, you know, a lot of way around that unless the page wasn't attached to the book. So, but it to me, it doesn't matter. Like I said, this is my journal, my personal thoughts. It's nobody else's. So, and like I said, some things, I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera, some things I will share on here. But for the most part, I will probably just do flip throughs on how I did it. And you'll get a glimpse, but you may not see it all. So this page is rather easy. These are 2 blank pages in the book. Once we get, you know, tomorrow's spread, I'll have this to deal with. But that's okay because there's ways around this too. And you can tape paper in here. Like I could take one of these, cut it down, tape it, or glue it right in. Either way. You can take gesso, white or black gesso, and paint these pages, and you can write right on top of that gesso. You can take acrylic paint, like not every color works, but you could take white, you could take yellow, you could take like a light green, and you could paint these words, paint right over top of them, and you can write over the acrylic paint. This is a very budget-friendly way to alter a book. The cover, this was not the cover. This was a piece of paper that I printed, and I glued it on. And see how smooth it is? It went on so smooth. This glue stick right here, and it is holding. This is amazing glue. Yeah, so that's awesome to me. Now, I may put some lace or something over the title of the book, but this is a budget-friendly, because you could pick up one of these books at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. It doesn't cost you anything to tear pages out of it. You can use anything. You guys, you can use junk mail that comes in the mail. You can use when people send you things, you know, when you purchase something. You can use the, like here, for example, here's some chapstick I had bought. I could keep this, and I could cut the front of this box off. Let's see, what else? You could use stickers, anything you want, stencils, anything you want. And you could take your junk mail that comes in envelopes and take those envelopes and tape them or glue them on top of these pages for writing space if you don't have paint. There's so many ways to do this. So I will show you all the techniques that I know, and I know there are more techniques than what I know. There's so many. I would never be able to show them all to you. But I will show you all the ones that I use or that I know about. Even if I've never used them, I'll give them a try. That way you can see. So, let's see. Let's see if I was prepared enough to bring a pen over here. Okay, so I have a pen. So we are going to write. Let me get the scissors out of the way. I would prefer, let me see, I would prefer a marker type pen. I have a whole bunch of those. Let's see, what color will look good? Let's use the blue. Let's use the blue, because I've got blue on, seems like, every picture. So all we're going to do here, and I do not have the best writing. You'll see a lot of creators out there that have beautiful, beautiful handwriting. I am not one of those creators that have beautiful handwriting, but that's okay too, because like I said, our journals are our thoughts. They belong to us. So we don't need to worry about that. We don't have to share it. No one has to see it unless we choose to share it. So I am just going to write the date right here. I'm going to write April 1st, 2025. Okay, see? Not the best handwriting, but it doesn't matter. It's mine. It's my handwriting. It's my journal. Okay, so I do want to grab that out of this. This is a very large sticker book here. I'm going to grab this April Fool's Day sticker. Maybe. I might grab it. Yep. Grab that. And we're just going to put that right here. And so I'm going to write about my granddaughter here. I'm going to write about my pen pals that I sent Easter cards to over here. I am going to write about my audio book that I started right in this section. And over here, where this April Fool's Day sticker is, so far so good. I do not want to jinx myself because my oldest daughter is a prankster. She is the biggest prankster I know. So the day's not over. She hasn't gotten me yet. But it's like I said, the day is not over. She gets me all the time. So I am going to write about me being on guard all day long. I heard on the radio this morning that there's two types of people today. The biggest pranksters ever, and the people that are on guard all day long. And I'm one of those people that's on guard all day long. I thought that was pretty funny. So I'll probably journal a little bit about that, how I was feeling, and maybe even what the radio station, what I heard on that radio station today. And then this, I may just simply write, I started this new audiobook today. This is, by the way, it's a Christian audiobook. It is on YouTube, and it's free. The full book is free. And if you would like, let me know in the comments, and I can post the link so that you can listen to it too and find it easy. So that's all I'm going to share with you right now. Like I said, my journal time is going to be my quiet time. And, but I will, after we get so many pages done, I'll do a flip through. Or maybe I'll just wait till the end of the month and we'll do a flip through and we'll start it all over again for May. I love journaling. And sometimes, you guys, I work full-time and I help run my grandkids around for sports during the spring season, because we've got one in soccer, one in little Callie plays baseball. It's our first year. And then my Autumn plays soccer, Callie does baseball, and Gracie does volleyball camp. So my daughter's going to need some help. She has 4 girls, and Autumn is the oldest, but the youngest one is, she's just a little baby still. She's itty bitty, not even crawling yet. So she just needs a little help juggling activities around. So if I happen to miss a night, Don't fret. I will still post it and share with you what I posted. But please, 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 I would love to see your layouts before or after you journal. If you don't feel comfortable sharing what you journaled about, don't. Just if you do all your decorating first, share those pictures in the comments, because we would love to see your creativity, even if it's just simple. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or extravagant. It's Facebook. Let's face it, Facebook can be really cruel and mean, but not Facebook, but the people, the world, can be very cruel and mean sometimes, and this is a chance for us all to get to know each other, meet new friends, and sometimes those friends can be lifetime. So let's join in on the fun. And before I go, I do want to put a weather sticker on here. It is not raining currently, but we are supposed to get rain tonight and for the next 4 days. So let me write about that up top. I'll put that up top, and then I'll have more space to write about the pen pal letter. And here I can just track my weather. So that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And let's see, what time is it? It is almost 7 o'clock. Bible study starts at 7 over on Jezreel Women's Ministry page. It is a private group, so if you would like an invite to that, please let me know, because I can send you an invite. Ursuline is in this group. Well, this is a page, but she's on this page too. If she sees your comment, she can send you an invite, and Susan as well. If any three of us see that you want an invite to that, let us know, and we will surely send you an invite. It is a women's ministry, so it is women only in that group. But please let us know, because we have an awesome Bible study. Ursuline, she is amazing at teaching the word. So anyway, I love you guys, and I hope everything goes good tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll do day 2. But like I said, remember what I said, that you may not see day 2 until day 3, but we'll play it by ear. But that's more than likely how it's gonna happen for me. And if I do it on my own, if I do it live, not live, but if I record it like this, then you can see the whole process. So, but I will for sure share every single page, and I hope you do the same. Okay, you guys, I'm done rambling and talking your head off. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.